Alexis, you're going to close us, and maybe in doing so, I'll give you the microphone, you could talk about the impact on what our Environmental Protection Department does of having the UNFCCC process, because our Secretary for the Environment went to the last COP, and there are various work I think they've got underway.
Well, I know that the government have done a lot, but I don't think I'm ready to really talk about what they have done. But I think every year the government has a delegation going there, and at the end, I think, of the last administration, they prepare a report, and a lot of government departments, I think, are working together to prepare for the next report, as well as a lot of the mitigation as well as adaptation plans. My understanding is at the end of this year or early next year, they will release that. So maybe I would just say stay tuned. And the government actually have done quite a bit. And we are trying to work with them in terms of organizing a conference to highlight what they have done. That will be in November at the end of this year. Actually, I want to comment on one question, which I think one of the question is, if there's no Paris Agreement, if there's no mitigation, what is going to happen? If we continue the business as usual path, we are talking about a 4 to 6 degree difference by the end of the century. And how do we look at a 4 to 6 degree difference? The only summary I can get is that's the difference what we have from now and the last ice age. The last ice age was about 6 degrees colder than now. And most of the Europe and America is covered with ice. The difference is dramatic. It's not something we can imagine. But that's the difference we are talking about. If we don't do, if there's no change in terms of everything business as usual, the difference is like now and the last ice age. So, well, thanks really on behalf of the HKUST, the Institute, as well as for Civil Exchange. I think we're very happy to see so many people particularly are still interested in the climate change issue, because a lot of the students actually ask in the university why people, particularly students in the Division of Environment and Sustainability, a lot are quite depressed when we really talk about what is happening. And I think when you look at the international scene, particularly from a country level, there's not really a lot of happy news to report. But I will take the part of the cities, because if I look at how China improved its environmental things, and particularly like in the air quality or even in other area, I would say it used something, I don't know how to translate it in English, but it's called 先行先試. Well, let some place try it first, and then when this seems to work, pick it up and then spread it out. Really, I see that we need to talk about positive message. Unfortunately, there's not too many out there. So one of the positive message I see here is we have a lot of you, and really thanks for them. Keep us updated. I hope that we can have another update maybe in another 2 years. So thanks a lot for coming, and hope to have the discussion shortly.